Maurizio Gucci, a name synonymous with luxury, style, and Italian craftsmanship. The Gucci brand, under his influence, became a beacon of opulence and high fashion, admired and coveted by many. He was the grandson of Guccio Gucci, the founder of the iconic fashion house. The legacy of the Gucci name was one of innovation and unparalleled quality, a tradition Maurizio was expected to uphold. Maurizio inherited a legacy, a birthright that placed him at the helm of a global empire. His role was not just to maintain the brand, but to elevate it to new heights. His was a world of extravagant fashion shows, exclusive parties, and unimaginable wealth. The glitz and glamour were ever present, but so were the pressures and expectations. Yet behind the glittering facade of the Gucci dynasty, a storm was brewing. The family, while united by name, was divided by ambition and jealousy. This was a world where power and greed were intoxicating, and family ties could be as fragile as a silk thread. The internal conflicts were as dramatic as any high-stakes business deal. Maurizio was a complex figure. He was a man of contrasts, embodying both the charm of a socialite and the ruthlessness of a businessman. He was charming and charismatic, but also known for his extravagant spending habits and questionable business decisions. His choices often raised eyebrows and stirred controversy. His lavish lifestyle and desire for control would ultimately put him on a collision course with destiny. The stakes were high, and the consequences inevitable. The very name Gucci, a symbol of success and sophistication, would soon be linked to a crime of passion that would shock the world. The brand's glittering image was about to be tarnished. This is the story of a family torn apart by greed, betrayal, and ultimately, murder. A tale where the pursuit of power led to a tragic downfall, forever changing the legacy of the Gucci name. Enter Patrizia Reggiani, a woman from humble beginnings with an undeniable allure and a hunger for social climbing. Born in a small town, she always dreamed of a life filled with glamour and luxury. Her beauty and charisma opened doors, but it was her relentless ambition that truly set her apart. Her meeting with Maurizio at a glamorous Milanese party was like a scene straight out of a movie. The air was thick with the scent of expensive perfume and the sound of clinking champagne glasses. It was a night that would change both their lives forever. She was captivated by his charm and the weight of the Gucci name. Maurizio, the heir to the Gucci empire, represented everything she had ever wanted. His presence was magnetic, and she was drawn to him like a moth to a flame. He saw in her a fiery spirit, a woman who could match his own ambition. Their connection was immediate and intense, a blend of passion and mutual aspirations. Their courtship was a whirlwind of romantic gestures and extravagant gifts, culminating in a fairy tale wedding. Maurizio showered her with the finest things money could buy, and Patrizia reveled in the attention and adoration. Patrizia quickly immersed herself in the world of Gucci. She attended every event, every fashion show, and made it her mission to be seen and heard. She was no longer just an outsider. She was now a central figure in the Gucci narrative. She relished the luxurious lifestyle, the power and the attention. The opulent parties, the high society gatherings, and the constant media spotlight were everything she had ever dreamed of. But her ambitions went beyond being a doting wife. Patrizia had a keen business mind and a vision for the future of the Gucci brand. She wanted to be more than just a figurehead. She wanted to be a driving force. She saw herself as a key player in the family business, someone who could guide Maurizio and secure the Gucci legacy for their children. She believed that with her insight and determination, they could take the brand to new heights. However, her assertive nature and desire for control clashed with the established order within the Gucci clan. The family, steeped in tradition, was not ready to accept her modern ideas and aggressive tactics. She became a divisive figure, viewed by some as a shrewd businesswoman and by others as a gold-digging interloper. Her presence in the family business stirred controversy, and opinions about her were sharply divided. The fairy tale romance of Maurizio and Patrizia began to crumble as quickly as it had ignited. Maurizio's affections waned, and whispers of infidelity began to circulate. The pressure of running the Gucci empire took its toll, and Maurizio, seeking solace elsewhere, began an affair with a younger woman. The cracks in their marriage widened into a chasm, culminating in a bitter separation and a highly publicized divorce. Patrizia was devastated and enraged. She felt betrayed by the man she loved and stripped of the life she had built. Publicly humiliated and fueled by a potent cocktail of resentment and vengeance, she swore revenge. The whispers of a curse, uttered in the heat of the moment, would later take on a chilling significance. Patrizia, once the glamorous wife, now embodied the scorned woman, her love replaced by a burning desire for retribution. On a fateful morning in March 1995, Maurizio Gucci was gunned down on the steps of his Milan office. The fashion world was stunned. Who could have committed such a brazen act? Suspicion fell on various rivals and business enemies, but the truth, as it often does, lay closer to home. The investigation soon revealed a trail of deceit and betrayal leading back to Patrizia Reggiani. The world watched in disbelief as the details of the assassination plot unraveled. Patrizia, consumed by bitterness and driven by a thirst for revenge, had hired a hitman to execute her ex-husband. The woman who had once stood by his side, sharing his triumphs and tribulations, was now implicated in his murder. The Gucci name was forever tainted, linked to a crime as shocking as it was sensational. Section 5. The Black Widow and the Trial of the Century. The trial of Patrizia Reggiani captivated the world. Dubbed the Black Widow by the Italian media, Patrizia became a symbol of greed, ambition, and the deadly consequences of love gone wrong. The prosecution presented a compelling case detailing the meticulous planning and cold-blooded execution of the murder. They painted a picture of a woman driven to the brink by jealousy and a lust for revenge. Patrizia's defense team argued that she was a victim of circumstance, a fragile woman manipulated by those around her. They claimed that her role in the murder was exaggerated, that she was not the mastermind but rather a pawn in a more sinister game. The courtroom became a stage for a battle of narratives, each side vying to control the story of Maurizio Gucci's murder. Section 6. Behind Bars, Justice or Vengeance Served. In 1998, Patrizia Reggiani was found guilty of orchestrating the murder of Maurizio Gucci. She was sentenced to 29 years in prison, a sentence that sent shockwaves through Italian society. The Black Widow had been brought to justice, but the debate about her motives and the extent of her guilt raged on. Was she a cold-blooded killer or a woman driven to desperation? Life behind bars was a far cry from the luxurious world Patrizia was accustomed to. Gone were the designer clothes, the lavish parties, and the adoration of the fashion elite. Yet, even in prison, she maintained an air of defiance, clinging to her innocence and refusing to express remorse for her actions. Her spirit, though broken, remained unbroken. Her story, a cautionary tale of love, betrayal, and the dangerous allure of wealth and power. Section 7. Freedom's Embrace, Patrizia's Life After Prison. In 2016, after serving 18 years of her sentence, Patrizia Reggiani was released from prison for good behavior. Her release reignited public interest in the Gucci murder case, with many questioning whether justice had truly been served. Now, in her late 60s, Patrizia emerged from prison a changed woman. Despite her claims of wanting a fresh start, Patrizia remained a captivating and controversial figure. She returned to Milan, seeking to rebuild her life amidst a whirlwind of media attention and public scrutiny. Her story, once confined to the courtroom, became fodder for documentaries, films, and countless articles, each attempting to unravel the complexities of the woman at the heart of the Gucci tragedy. Section 8. The Gucci Legacy, Tainted by Tragedy, Defined by Resilience. The murder of Maurizio Gucci cast a long shadow over the House of Gucci. The brand, once synonymous with luxury and Italian craftsmanship, was now forever linked to a scandalous crime. Yet, in a testament to its enduring appeal and the dedication of those who worked tirelessly to restore its image, the Gucci brand not only survived, but thrived. New designers breathed fresh life into the brand, reimagining its classic designs for a new generation. The Gucci name, once tarnished by tragedy, reclaimed its position as a global fashion powerhouse. The Gucci story serves as a reminder that even the most iconic brands are not immune to the vagaries of fate and the destructive nature of human ambition. Section 9. The enduring fascination, crime, fashion, and the public's obsession. The Gucci family feud, with its intoxicating mix of wealth, fashion, betrayal, and murder, continues to fascinate the world. The saga of the Gucci family is not just a story of a business empire, but a narrative that delves deep into the human psyche, exploring themes of ambition, jealousy, and the ultimate quest for power. The story has all the elements of a classic Greek tragedy: love, loss, revenge, and the downfall of a powerful family. It's a narrative that has been told and retold, each time revealing new layers of complexity and intrigue, much like the intricate designs of Gucci's fashion pieces. It's a tale that speaks to our deepest fears and desires, reminding us that behind the glittering facade of success and glamour, darkness often lurks. The juxtaposition of opulence and tragedy creates a compelling story that resonates with audiences worldwide. The enduring interest in the Gucci saga also highlights our fascination with the world of fashion and the lives of those who inhabit it. Fashion, with its ever-changing trends and styles, serves as a backdrop to the drama, adding a layer of visual splendor to the narrative. We are drawn to the allure of luxury, the creativity of design, and the stories behind the iconic pieces. Each item tells a story, each design a reflection of the times and the people who create them. And the drama that often unfolds behind the scenes. The fashion world is not just about beauty and style, it's a theater where human emotions and ambitions play out in the most dramatic ways. The Gucci story, with its operatic highs and lows, provides a glimpse into a world that is both seductive and dangerous, a world where the stakes are high and the consequences can be dire. A world where the pursuit of beauty and power can have deadly consequences. It's a reminder that behind every glamorous facade there may lie a story of ambition, rivalry, and sometimes tragedy.